Well, good Friday, everybody. Yes, I do still exist. It's been a while since we've been on the screen here. But we've had a little Cape Cod snowfall this morning. For the most part, a South Coast event. You can see some of the winners here, or losers, depending on your perspective. Sandwich and Falmouth coming in with 7 and 8 inches of snow. Harwichport had 6.5. Little Compton, Rhode Island, 6 inches. All your favorite summer spots a little snowed over here today. Even right at East Bridgewater, 3.5 inches. Bridgewater, we're coming in on 4 inches here, but a lot of it is on the grass and not so much on the pavement. Now, tonight's going to get pretty cold after the snow moves through. We will have a chance of a few squalls, by the way, coming in during the evening commute. And look at that low temperature, 11 degrees, and some northwest winds gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. It's going to be a cold night tonight. And a cold weekend for the most part, a quiet one for Saturday and Sunday. Now we'll fast forward to Monday. I'm sure you've already heard about the hype of a potential storm for next week. So let's talk about some of the players here. Here's Monday morning. We got low pressure now moving through the Midwest. There'll be a batch of some snow breaking out here across Illinois, Indiana, all the way back towards Minnesota even on Monday morning. And then southeast towards Florida, we'll have a storm system that'll be developing. Now, cold air is going to be moving in from Canada with high pressure above us. That's something we have not had for the most of winter season, but that cold air is going to start wrapping around between these two systems. Is going to make quite a bit of a bomb here off the coastline. This is Tuesday morning. Now, there's still some question marks as to how these storms are going to exactly come together, and as they move up the coastline, do they move up right towards the coastline? Do they move over the benchmark? That's still something we have to watch out for. I can tell you that the stakes are pretty high now. Here's the American model. It's been a pretty reliable model. This is a scenario where the storm system comes right towards the coastline. You can see generally about 8 to 12 inches or so of snow. Not a huge deal. We've dealt with that before. Now, if the storm system goes over the benchmark, this is what the European model is putting out. This is just for the 24-hour period ending early Wednesday. That's 27 inches of snow over Bridgewater, by the way. And then there'll be another 3 or 4 inches on top of that as we go during the day on Wednesday. Again, whether this is reality or fantasy, we'll have to wait and see how this all happens. But certainly something to keep an eye on, and we will as we go through the weekend. So for your Saturday and Sunday, generally sunshine, a few clouds. Remember, you got to change the clocks back on Saturday night. We'll be generally in the 20s for the most part with a cool breeze, especially on Saturday. Monday is a transition day. It's sunny. It's calm before the storm, if you will. Generally highs in the upper 20s to around 30. And then all eyes will be watching on Tuesday and Wednesday. For the most part, I think it's a snowstorm, but we could have a rain-snow line flirting with the area by Tuesday night. We'll keep an eye on that. And I think things will calm down here by the end of next week.